I don't. Hi there. This is Dr. Ilya Skolnikov. We just finished one of the 7 pitfalls you must avoid to heal your thyroid workshop. And we're just kind of debriefing a little bit. So I think what we're going to talk about is thyroid-related disorders. But before we do that, we're going to change our mind and talk about Candida and how to get rid of Candida. Okay, let's do that real quick. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Happy Saturday. It's kind of dark in here at this time of night. So we're just going to get some products that help with Candida. One product that helps with Candida is SF722 from Thorne Research. SF722 is especially good for bladder and urinary tract infections. Okay. Actually, hold on a minute while we're doing the Facebook Live. So you could take maybe 6 upon waking and 6 before sleep. Can you help me with the Facebook Live, please? We've got our own personal videographer here today. Hey guys, come on. Okay, what else would help with the Candida infection? Mold, yeast, fungus, and Candida, we're thinking Undecyn. Okay. So Undecyn's more for mold. By the way, let's say we really are serious about this Candida thing. We have to get knowledgeable about it and really consider some important facts. And for example, if you have Candida, you're probably having some trouble with the gut and most likely the colon. A lot of people who have Candida will have either constipation or they'll have diarrhea, one of the two. So SF722 is more for the constipation type of symptoms. So if you're constipated, consider that more so than if you're, say, having diarrhea, in which case you would consider more of like Undecyn. By the way, thanks for watching, Vikas. You don't like my tie? Somebody doesn't like my tie. There's like lots of people here in the office today, and they don't like my tie. Here, watch. We can do something about that. This is a Candida tie demonstration. Okay. The other thing we got to do when you have Candida is to try to like dress in a way that you feel really comfortable. Okay. So again, Undecyn from Thorne Research, that has in it betaine hydrochloride, calcium, and berberine hydrochloride. So it's great. It'll really kind of get to the Candida or the mold. Like I said, it's more for mold that's on the edges of the intestines and kind of pull it off. It'll just suck off the mold. So great option. The other thing we can consider if we have Candida is Zymex Capsules from Standard Process of Northern California. Sorry for not looking at you guys. So we're going to go get the Zymex Capsules. Here we go. Zymex Capsules from Standard Process. Now the good thing about, it's a little dark in here. Sorry about that. The good thing about Zymex Capsules from Standard Process of Northern California, or any part of the country, from Palmyra, Wisconsin, is that it's a whole food, is that the Zymex capsules are a whole food supplement. It's great. You can actually, even though they're just capsules, you can take each capsule and you can open it up and it's totally chewable. It's like a food, right? It's a whole food supplement. So I know it sounds strange, but I'm not kidding. I'm being serious with you. So you can take capsules and you can just put them in your mouth and then you can gently chew the capsule. Okay, don't chew too hard because you could hurt your teeth, but chew real gently. Get your saliva all over the capsule and then you start to break it down. And it has a good flavor to it, actually. Most of my patients like it. It's pretty good. Can you put your thumb there too? See, there's a lot of thumb ups for that one. Okay, so that's Zymex Capsules. Zymex Capsules, you know, these all have different prices. Just, I'm not going to be buying them from you. You're going to have to buy them from either from me or another healthcare provider. You can, some of these things you might be able to get from the internet. Zymex capsules you can only get from a licensed healthcare provider. So even though it's a whole food, some people take too much, some people take too little. I'd suggest, depending on your age and whatnot, maybe thinking about taking about 4 to 6 with dinner and about 8 or 10 before sleep, something like that. But they're great, okay? They'll acidify the digestive tract because, as you know, Candida tends to happen with people who have too alkaline of a digestive tract in general, okay? So, those are the main ones. Another thing that can happen, that can help, with some people who have a Candida infection is using copper liver chelate from Standard Process of Northern California. Copper liver chelate can really help. Copper liver chelate is just a copper supplement. Okay, I kind of got out of range there. Another thing that can help out is biotin. Just, consider using biotin regularly. Perhaps with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you can take about 800, maybe 500 milligrams or so of biotin, give or take. So that can really help. It creates an environment where Candida tends to do really poorly. The other thing that can help with Candida is just getting good sunlight. Sunlight's good. Another thing that can help with Candida is getting plenty of exercise to oxygenate the cells throughout the body. That's a good idea. Another thing that can help with Candida is, that's about it. Getting enough sleep, right? What's going on? Candida helps the thyroid? I'm not going to really talk about how to help the thyroid. Okay, I gave up on that. Okay, what else can we do for Candida biochemically? Biochemically, we can create an environment for Candida that's not a good environment. So, for example, you could get SCT oil. SCT oil is a short-chain triglyceride from the Happy Healthy guys. You could take that at about a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon once a day before sleep. That really helps with the production of certain high-energy molecules in the gut. And that'll really help get rid of Candida because it's improving gut flora a great deal. Sometimes probiotics can help as well. I don't really, Permaclear from Thorne Research, so I don't have the Permaclear here, but this company, this Thorne Research company, they have a product called Permaclear. That can be good if you just take one, or if you have really poor digestion, you could take 1 or 2 with breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the most. And that'll build up a good, it builds up the intestinal flora. So the Zymex, think of the Zymex as being like the healthy soil that you're going to plant your trees and seeds in. And then the probiotics, which is something like Permaclear or some other kind of probiotic, would be like the seeds. So you're not going to want to start to plant the seeds unless you have the soil first. So you want to start with something like Zymex, which will really help with the healthy flora for the intestines. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I think we are being pretty thorough here for you guys. So hopefully you appreciate this, and we're going to cut it out. Even though we haven't finished, we said we were going to finish. Another good thing you could get for Candida would be like a berberine 500 from Thorne Research. That's berberine coming from, I think it's from Oregon grapefruit, or you can get it from barberry root. That could be good. Again, Oregon grapefruit or barberry root. I'll be right back. Un momento, por favor, my dear Yvette. Another thing that can help with Candida would be more of a general all-around product for the gut called Citramesia from Cardiovascular Research, Ecological Formulas. That's a good one. It really depends. You don't want to just start treating yourself necessarily. It's better to find a healthcare provider who's familiar with all these kinds of things, who can really help you, because they don't know how to figure out exactly what product you need, at what dose, and at what time. You can kind of, there's certain generalities one could make, but you got to be careful. You don't want to end up treating yourself. You really want to have a healthcare provider who can help. Kaprycidin A. That's a good one. Kaprycidin A is amazing. Kaprycidin A is as effective or more effective than Zymex capsules. So I don't know if you guys figured this out yet. I'm like a Candida mold yeast fungus expert. And my top two favorites would be Zymex Capsules from Standard Process and Kaprycidin A from Cardiovascular Research Ecological Formulas. For those people who really are craving sweets and they're eating too many sweets and they have a pretty serious, like let's say a vaginal candida, they're going to want to kind of cut that out right away. They're going to have to somehow manage their sugar cravings. I'm not going to be going over that. But for the candida itself, especially when it's severe, they can use... Wait, we got to put back the Kaprycidin by Kaprycidin A. And we can take out Citricidal. So there's the liquid form, and it tastes nasty. It's nasty. It's like worse than battery acid. Okay, so you're not going to like the way it tastes, but it does work really well. That's what everybody wants to know. Does it work? It works. Does it work? It works. Does it work for me? No, maybe not. Okay, but this one works really well. This is also the same thing. It's just in a solid form. So real potent stuff, Paracan MYC. That's another thing you can consider for Candida. This was brought to you by Triad Health Family Healing Center in San Rafael. My name's Dr. Ilya Skolnikov. This is Yvette Skolnikov, my wife. Okay, we're going to be signing out. But before we do, please like our Facebook page. You should like our Facebook page, don't you think?
Sure.
Yeah.
Give us a thumbs up.
Give us a thumbs up or a happy face or a
Thank
surprise face. And share this with friends and family. Thanks a lot. Over and out. Peace.